Hi, Sassy Scrappers. How are you doing today? I'm watching the Chiefs play football today. But I wanted to do a little something for Marvelous Monday. So I'm going to make a little layout. We've got our pictures all organized. We have our paper all organized. So now we're going to make a layout, okay? So this is a one-page layout, and it's very quick and easy to do. And the reason that is because we are going to be using a bunch of the Variety Map Pack cards. And so a lot of you have questioned me about how do you use those, or I never use those. I always have all these mats left and I never know what to do with them. Well, we're going to use them today, okay? So I'm going to start out using the Adventure Parks paper pack, because I love this paper pack. It is so bright and cheery and a lot of fun and great for all kinds of kids' pictures or birthday or celebration or anything. It's just really fun paper to work with. So I'm going to start out with a piece of light blue cardstock, and then I've got a bunch of scraps of paper over here that I'm going to use. But we're going to start off using the admissions ticket border punch. And I'm going to punch two borders in black. And if you have not used the border punch before, you can see there's two little black lines here. And so we want our paper, when we put it in here, I'll do it this way, to line up with a black line to start out with. And then we'll come out okay. So I'm going to line that up. I'm going to make sure that I've got it held back close to the back border here. And hold it down and press. And then I'm going to slide it down. Now you'll see down here there's some blue coloring. I'm just going to line it up so I can't see any of that blue coloring. Again, hold it back on this side and punch. And continue just like that. All the way down. And it's pretty quick and easy to do. And I'm doing these out of black. Okay, so I have just a little snip there. I'm going to take my precision tip scissors and just snip that off real quick. I'll cut my finger. There we go. So there's one of them done. Now, we're going to put this one in here. But look I can't see where the black line is. So I've got a little hint for you. In case you don't know this, most of my girls know this because we've done this many times before. But if you don't, here's a little tip so that you can use up all of your paper. Just go ahead and take a Post-it note. Line that Post-it note up right along the edge of that paper so you can see where that paper starts. Whoops. Let's not add the sticky side up there. Or mine's not very sticky. Try it again here. Okay, so I've got it lined up with the edge. So when I stick this in now, I can see right where my edge is, so I can still line it up. Still use this piece of paper because it was wide enough to use for the punch. It just wasn't wide enough to see. So I'm gonna start right there and punch. Okay, it doesn't matter if it punches after you punch that first one, you can pull that off even, because all you have to do then is line it up with the blue again. Line it up with the blue, push it all the way back. Whoops, wait a minute here. There we go. Line it up. Make sure it's back and press. Line it up, make sure it's back and press. So you guys have to put in the comments who you're rooting for today, because we've got the, oh, that one kind of I got off. We're doing, the Chiefs are playing and San Francisco's playing. I like San Francisco because it's got Brock Purdy in it, and he's an Iowa State guy. Okay, so there we go there. I got off just a little bit here, so I'm just going to trim it just so it's not quite so noticeable. You know, I never do it perfect. I always screw up somewhere or the other. But there, not too bad. Okay. Make sure you get all those out of there. And then you can just throw those in the garbage. Okay. Now, I've got my 2 borders punched, but they're kind of dull, aren't they? Yeah, not very cute. Might need to dress them up a little bit. So we are going to take our scraps of paper here. Got some of this, I got some of this. A little red to brighten it up. Got all kinds of scraps of paper. And we're going to take our trimmer and we're going to cut 12 pieces out to measure 1 3/8 by 1. So I'm going to take and just do a 1-inch strip. And remember, you can measure on this side. There are numbers on this side as well. So for small pieces and stuff, I like to do that. So here's my 1-inch strip. And then I'm going to measure it. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's right. 1 3/8. So there is my 1. 1/4 is 2/8. Or 1/4. There's 1/8, 2/8, 3/8. And guess what we're going to do with these? Huh? Yeah? Huh? So again, 1, there's 1/8, 2/8, 3/8. So I'm going to flip that one over maybe. Let's see, I only need 4 on each one. So that's 2. Let's do a different color. Let's do, should we do the stars one? Ooh, this one's kind of cute too. Okay, so 1-inch strip to start with. And then 1 and 1/8, 2/8, 3/8. And 1 and 1, 2, 3/8. There we go. Let's see, that's 4. What did it tell us to do? It told us to do 8 of them, or 12 of them, didn't it? So let's do some of this one. And again, there's 1/8, 2/8, and 3/8. Okay. Let's do a little yellow to brighten it up here. There's the 1-inch strip. And we do our 1, 2, and 3/8. I'm starting to learn where that 3/8 is without having to count each time. So 2, 4, 6, 8. We need 10, 12. What else have we got here that we haven't used? Maybe nothing. Maybe we'll have to do something. Let's do some more red. Was this our inch piece? Yes, it is. So there's 1, 2, 3. So we've got kind of fun on the back side of that one too. And what other one do you want to use? One with the stars? I'm not sure if we'll need all of these or not. We'll see. Well, let's do a different one. What's on the back of the yellow? The stripes? Sure. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, So now what we're gonna do is we're going to take these and stick them on our border. Like so. And then what we'll do is we'll cut one in half and put on each end. So let's do, maybe I'll just do this one. We'll just stick it on that, and then we'll cut it even and put the other half down here. Should we do that? Maybe this one. Okay, so I'm going to use my repo so I can kind of make sure I get them kind of straight on there. And just put a little repo on the back of them and try to get them centered there as best as I can. We're going to do that to each one. And remember, there's two sides to each one of them, so you can flip them over if you need to. Add more variety. These may not be perfect, but we're just doing it quick here today. I'm just going to put some repo on the edge of that one so I can put it there. Whoops, bring it down just a little bit. Try to get centered there. Then I'm just going to take it, flip it over, and just snip that off right even with that paper. Okay? So then I can either, whoops, I guess so. I was going to say I could either put it this way or this way, or I can wait and put a different one here. What's on the back of that one? That's striped too. I could hook that one down there, although I don't have another one of those. I'm trying to think of for the other piece. So we want to do some different things there too. So let's see, I don't think I have enough to do exactly the same. Let's see if we do. Then we could have our top and bottom the same. Ooh, I might be pretty close here. Looky there. Okay, so if I cut one of these and put there and there, they'd both be exactly the same. Yay! So we're gonna do that. Put that right there. Flip it over, cut it off. And hopefully that's about the right size to go. Oh, it might be too small. Oh, they're too small. This one worked out okay. Almost looks like that's crooked. There we go. So this is, like I said, is the new admission ticket. It's supposed to look like tickets. And we all love our tickets, don't we, for our drawings? Maybe I should use this at the March retreat because we will have tickets that you can win. I do have a couple on hand if you're interested. There we go. All right, and looky here, I just so happen to have another one of these, so it'll work out good. We'll put it up here. And then I'll flip it over and cut that off. And we're good to go. And they should look pretty close to the same. Okay, So we are going to take our tape and hook these down. Watch me run out of tape, but be about my luck. One goes on the bottom, right along, maybe leave just a little tiny bit of blue. This is that one I got crooked. Now it's showing. I wonder if I do this, it'll look better. Okay, and then at the top, put this one up there. Whoops, I flipped it, so I better flip this one too, hadn't I? Alrighty, so we have our top and our bottom, and then we're gonna take a piece of yellow paper, and I've cut this to 9 inches, and it's gonna fit right in between here, okay? So we're gonna put that down. Oh, I did. I knew I'd run out. Never fails. I think I've gone through 3 of those in the last day. Okay, I'm gonna line it up here. And we're gonna have just a freckle, like 1/8 of an inch of blue showing on the top and bottom. There we go. Okay, and now is where our mats are gonna come in. So we've got, you know, our design here, and we're gonna start putting mats down. So I'm gonna put one mat down here, and leave just a little bit of edging all the way around. Okay, I'm going to put one mat here. I'm going to put another mat here and put those up right against each other. Okay, then what I'm going to do with this mat is I'm going to cut it in half. I've got a journal box, you know, that I can write on, and then I've got another one that I could either put a picture or write on, whatever. So I'm gonna cut it and save the other half for something else, and then I'm gonna put this one right down here. So I've got 4 journal mats that I've already used, and then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to put it right over that and just overlapping that journaling box over here just a little bit. Okay, so this is kind of your embellishment here. Here's your journaling, and then you can put 3 pictures in here. You can also use peekaboo pockets if you want or whatever. I would also maybe carry over with the embellishment pack. Here you've got your fireworks and stuff. Maybe put a little firework, you know, embellishment up here or here or something, you know, to add it on here. But when you can cut your pictures here, let me see, I can tell you what size your pictures will need to be. Your photo will measure 5 by 2 3/4. Okay, and that will go right in here, and so it'll cover up this, and all you'll see is your little stripes around the outside. And then these photos are 5 by 3. And one suggestion that we have is on our 2-way corner rounder, if you put your picture in from the back side, I think I have a picture here I could probably do this with. If you put your picture in from the back side and put it in there and line it up there with that plus and push it, it does that indented corner, so it will match the corners on the mat packs, on the mats. So that would be really cool to put your picture right in there. Obviously you have to cut it down a little bit from that one, but so anyway, so there is that. And like I said, you can put your, you know, your title in here if you want to, or you can put your journaling in there. But cute page, bright, colorful, and you're using actually 4.5 mats. So that's one good way to do it and get it done quick. And you know what, girls? Stay sassy, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.